welcome to a new weekly vlog, which is again mainly going to be reading. Oh, Alexa, she's gone a bit weird today. Can't say her name. She keeps talking to me. It's a bit disturbing, isn't it? So you find anyway. So this is gonna it's mainly gonna be reading, bit of Lego, bit of general chat. My friend arrived yesterday, did my garden, which looks gorgeous, and dug out the hard standing outside. She's going to cement it next week, ready for my mobility scooter, which is coming at the end of June. So I'm looking forward to that. It was gorgeous day. It was so hot yesterday. I had to shut all the curtains and lock myself in the house by about 1 o'clock because it was too hot for me. I would never begrudge it for anyone else, but I hate it. I'd rather be cold. So, yeah, shut the curtains about midday, 1 o'clock. Nice and cool in here, and then I'll go back outside again about 8. So it's fine then, isn't it? But yeah, everything is well here. Hope you're all well. What have you been doing? Hope you're enjoying the hot weather if you love it. Hope you're out and about doing stuff. I have been, it is currently, was it Friday? Oh, I don't know what day it is. I think it's Friday. Maybe. Which would be the 22nd of May, maybe. But anyway. Not a lot going on apart from, you know, doing a bit of washing, doing a bit of hoovering, doing a bit of polishing, you know, just general stuff around the house that we all have to do. So I hope you're all well. I'm going to tell you what I've been reading, catch you up on what I've been doing. So I finished reading Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs? Turns out, maybe, yeah. Most animals, cats and dogs, they nibble us if we're unconscious to get us to come back alive or come back or wake up, right? So it's kind of from there. So they will nibble the lips and nibble the eyelids because they're the softest part, saying, come on, wake up, wake up. And when you don't, yeah, eventually they would. But they're more likely to go for like the soft stuff like lips and tongue and yeah. So there you go. But this is great. And there's, I think it's 35. Yeah, 35 of the most interesting candid answers to questions from children. So it's fascinating. It's really good. It's illustrated throughout. Really enjoyed it. It was great fun. I then also read a sci-fi anthology, Other Worlds, Star Laura Moon Myths. Really enjoyed this. There's 8 stories in here. I don't know if I can pick a favourite because they were all so different. There was like spaceships, obviously, space stations, other worlds, other myths, other civilizations. It was pure sci-fi, but dipped into fantasy every now and then. And I know sci-fi people don't like that, and fantasy people certainly, they don't like the fact that it can be sci-fi fantasy, but some of it definitely was. And but yeah, great, really enjoyed it. I didn't know any of the authors. But supposedly they're kind of like a theatre troupe in a way, but like a writing troupe. And they're doing another one which is going to be romance, I think, which I won't read because I don't read romance. But so it's the idea with these group of 8 authors writing different genres and putting it together in an anthology. It's a good idea, isn't it, really? I'll probably come back around to it if they ever get back to horror, but that was great fun. Really enjoyed it. I'm currently reading, I also finished this one as well. I think I might have already said I would finish this one. The Theory of Everything, which was great fun. Like an encyclopedia of all the weird stuff that goes around the world by one of the QI elves. And that was really fun. Loved it. Great fun. And it, how many times can I say fun, by the way? Oh, dear, yeah. I haven't had coffee yet. But anyway. Yeah. Really good to read and put down. Read and put down. It was ideal. Currently, I'm reading this, Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. I read one of hers last month and really, really enjoyed it. Which was about a mortuary ship, like where they'd put the bodies and weird things were going on. What was that called? Can't remember. But anyway, I really loved it. This one is another space one. She writes sci-fi, really accessible. It's about a group of people who are out in the far reaches of the universe, mending like the beacons and the relays and stuff like that. And it's the last time that have to be done because it's all going to be automated by machine. And the leader, the team leader, is a girl called Claire, who was the sole survivor of an outpost. Everyone else died except her. And she has terrible trauma from that. And as they're about to leave to go back, and she's going to end up behind a desk, and she doesn't want to, right? She wants to stay out in space. They get this ping from a kind of a distress beacon, and they follow it, and they find a ship that's been missing for 20 years, and it was the first luxury liner. It looks like the Titanic, but in space, and it went missing. Nobody knows what happened to it, with like 650 people on board, and it was state of the art, beautiful luxury. And they find it just floating where this distress signal is. And so at the moment, they've just gone on board. I'm assuming shenanigans ensue, and it's not what it seems. But it is quite eerie at the moment. They're inside the cargo of this ship. The anti-grav is off, so everything's kind of floating. The pool is frozen, and people are frozen in it. I mean, it's all a bit eerie, you know what I mean? So it's good fun. I'm enjoying that. And yesterday, I've got another book, a pre-order. Dollface by Lindy Ryan. This is like a slasher amongst PTA mums. So that looks fun. I love this cover. The American cover is also gorgeous. I'll put it up here. It's absolutely beautiful, all the reds and the pinks and stuff. But I do love this. It's like a demonic Barbie. And I love this shade of blue, and I love the font. But anyway, Lindy Ryan was a guest on Tales Point Horror Book Club. Was she? Did she do the book? I can't remember if she did the book or the film club. But anyway, she was lovely. And I haven't read anything from her, so I fancy this. I love a slasher summer in it. So that's next on my agenda. And then after that, because I like to be well prepared, right? After that, I'll finally get round to reading The September House by Carissa Orlando, which was sent to me by my friend Jo after she read it. This is lovely. This is a floppy book. Floppy, flop. Ah! So I'm looking forward to reading that, which is A Haunted House. So those are my next two reads after I finish Dead Silence, which I'll probably finish today. Do you like my t-shirt, by the way? This Elmo. My late husband, because of our surname, in the Marines, which he was in for 23 and a half years, his nickname was Elmo. So, yeah. I love it. And I do love the red. But, yeah, apart from that, my loves, not a lot going on, really. Same old, same old. Let me know what you're doing. Are you doing anything nice in this beautiful weather? I'm sitting outside. I've got a catio built on the back of the house, a cat enclosure, which got my chairs and my umbrella, and I'll sit out there and read with my cup of tea. It's quite nice. And it shades me from the worst of the sunshine. But when it gets midday, it's too much for me. I can't cope. I have to hide away. But anyway, I hope you're okay, my darling, and I'll check in with you, no doubt, over the weekend. Bye now. Hello, my friends. This is my reading position. I thought I'd show you. This is my cinema chair, which, you know, lies back, heats up, massages. I've got a port to be able to charge my phone. There's cup holders. Do you know, it's very, very nice. It's covered most of the time so the cats don't scratch it. But then I lie here with my, at the moment I'm reading my Kindle. Show you. Oh, there you go. And I'm using, obviously, a clicker. This is perfect reading position, right? Isn't it? Do I look comfy? I feel comfy. Anyway, I thought I'd do you a little update on what I've been up to. Not a lot, really, if I'm honest. Did a bit of sewing yesterday. Started my bumblebee in the hive. Didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. It's been a while since I've done any. And, yeah, it wasn't as much fun, but I think the needle's too big. I think that's the problem. So I need to get a smaller needle. But anyway. And also, I'd forgotten how difficult it is to thread a needle. I forgot that. But anyway. It's a gorgeous day today in Devon. It's currently Sunday, the 24th of May. And I've already done a load of washing and put it out. And it is already like 24 degrees here. And it is 9:20 in the morning. So I'm currently reading this book. What's it called? I'll have a look. An Attraction to Loss by Nathan Black. This author got in touch with me, actually, and said he got a book out. And it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I downloaded it. And it's about this man called Mike, who's got a YouTube channel.
quite a successful one, and he moves in. His life changes, and he moves into his own flat on his own, and weird things start happening, and he decides he's going to record it to find out what's going on, and he starts getting obsessed and paranoid, and mm. So the tagline for this book says, "Grief leaves us vulnerable, and vulnerability can be exploited." So I'm not sure what's coming yet. I only just started it, so we're getting there. Yesterday I finished this Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. S.A. Barnes, she's becoming one of my favorite sci-fi writers and an auto-buy for me. This was great. It's about I've already explained it actually earlier on in the vlog, but basically it's about a team that's out in the farthest reach of the universe fixing beacons and relays and stuff, and then they got a distress signal from a ghost ship that disappeared 20 years before. So they go and investigate, and it's not all it seems. It is a proper sci-fi horror. The body horror in this is elite. I mean, really, it's a strange word to use for something that's basically very, very gory and gruesome. But I mean, the people who were on the ship, you know, turned on each other. So it is very eerie, very claustrophobic, very silent, and there's kind of fear in the silence, and there's something on the ship that affects people. That's what I'm going to say because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But it is such a good book. It's thrilling. It's kind of like it's a sci-fi horror certainly, but it's also a thriller, right? Because there's like betrayal and espionage and corrupt corporations and cover-ups, and do you know what I mean? It's all very secret squirrel, yeah. And the main character in this is a girl called Claire, who was a sole survivor of a space, not space station, what are they called? A settlement on a planet called Ferris, and she's the sole survivor when she was a little girl, which has traumatized her. And she can see things other people can't, and she could do that before this, so now it becomes amplified. She's such a great, hero or heroine in this, um, because she's so flawed, and she knows she's flawed, but she still tries. There's a bravery in that, right? All the characters are great. They're really well drawn, and also there's a real clear distinction between the goodies and the baddies, right? Which I always like. Um, Only one or two of them are grey. The majority of them is kind of pretty clear cut whose side you should be on, right? Ain't the corporations, is it, my loves? But anyway, it's very, very good. Loved it. So I finished that yesterday. I still haven't started Dollface yet because I got into this book, which is actually just really. I think actually it would be what am I talking about? What am I saying? It would be classed as a novelette because it's hundred pages. So I'm enjoying that. So I'm going to read that, and that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to sit here and read. Got my little clicker. Happy days, happy days. Sundays as they should be. Got a nice cup of coffee. I'm back, just enjoying myself. But hope you're all okay, my sweets. Hope you're having a beautiful bank holiday weekend, whatever you're doing. Um, Maybe when I get my scooter, I'll be out and about as well, and I can take you out of the house. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Nice for me. But anyway, I'll catch up with you soon. You take care. Bye now. Hello, my friends. It's Tuesday now. I hate the thing. Tuesday, the 26th of May. So I'm going to round up this vlog. I've mainly been reading this week, to be honest. I have built one thing. I'll show you. Let me just grab him. This is an alternate block build, and I would not recommend it. It's a complete nightmare. The pieces are so little. I mean, it's pretty enough, and the bees are cute. Can you see the bees? Yeah, the bees are cute, but oh my god. And I've got tiny fingers, but I've also got nails, so they kept disappearing under the nails. But anyway, it was fun. It's a pretty little thing in it to put somewhere. But yes, apart from that, I've mainly been reading and staying out of the sun. It's very, very hot if you're in the UK, you know. So in the morning it's lovely, and in the evening from about 7 it's beautiful. But the middle of the day is like, hell. It's anyone who knows this knows we can't do anything normal in the UK. It's either freezing cold or it's so hot you can't bear it. It's a different heat. I've lived all over the world. It's one of the hottest places in the world, and I could tolerate the heat there. Here makes my eyeballs sweat. So in a minute, I'll be shutting all the. If I turn that light off, can you see me? Not very well, but that's the natural light at the moment. Um, I'll be shutting the curtains in a minute and putting the fan on, the air conditioning. So it'll be all right. And I'll be inside then, reading until 7ish tonight. It's currently 11:30 in the morning. I've just put pizza on. Fancy pizza for lunch. So, and I'm up from 5, so this is lunchtime to me. But anyway, I thought I'd give you a catch up on what I've been doing. I've been reading. So I finished this, An Attraction to Loss by Nathan Black. It's on KU. And I've already said I've done this. Might have done anyway. It's about this man who's isolated himself and weird shenanigans start happening in his flat. And it's the idea that great grief can make you vulnerable to things that you normally wouldn't be able to get in. It opens a door for things that could come in and hurt you. It's very good. It's a novelette, really. It's 100 pages, so I think I've already spoken about that probably. So yesterday I finished this, Found in Lost Footage by Joey Powell. This is an arc from Book Sirens, I believe. I normally read Joey stuff anyway from Maddox Media. I love his Totally Freak series. It's just so good. But this was fantastic. It's basically a love letter to found footage movies from the 90s, right? The cliches of them. Don't split up. That kind of under the camera. Joey's kind of a cliche to that. And it's about this guy called Gray, and he buys a camera from his shop, and he's told he's cursed. He doesn't believe in that. He goes to this old theatre in his town, and the young man in there, he's a young man too, who is kind of the do everything kind of guy. He's called Rodney. They went to school together, and they used to be in a film club together, but they've fallen out. Anyway, he sits in the theatre. Rodney comes in, starts having a go at him. He knocks the camera he's holding onto the floor, and the film they're watching is called "The Witch of Hope Willow," which is about a witch mythology in the forest, that has to take souls. The camera falls on the floor and pulls them into the movie. It's so good. It's just so good. Oh my god. It's such fun. He kind of teams up with the documentary team that were in the movie. And obviously they're not real, but they become real. Do you know what I mean? And he's in this small town where everybody's suspicious of out of towners, and they're all a bit kind of, we're gonna kill you if you don't leave our town. You know what I mean? It's just such cliche. Every cliche you can imagine is in this. And it's done so well. The characters are written so well that you forget that they're not real. Even Gray forgets they're not real. And they realise, both him and Rodney separately, that they need to see the film out. So while Gray's trying to save the documentary crew, Rodney teams up with the evil to try and do him in. It's brilliant. It's so, so good. It's only short. It's just under 200 pages, I think. But it's just so much fun. I think it comes out in August, 11th of August, I believe. So keep an eye out for that because it's really, really fun. And currently I am reading, bear with, I have to move this way. Say hello to Gary. Hello, Gary. Dollface by Lindy Ryan, which is a book that a pre-order that came end last week. Yeah. And this is basically a slasher set in a PTA, a PTA mom's plastic face serial killer begins slashing their way through town, one overly made up mom at a time. I've only just started, but it looks like great fun. And yesterday, because I've seen this everywhere, this book, I have to be in the mood for a thriller, you need to know, but I'm more of a horror girl myself. So I have to be in the mood for a thriller. But this one has been talked about everywhere. and everyone has really enjoyed it. It's a court thriller called Dissection of a Murder by Joe Murray, which is a debut by Joe. And this one was on special offer. I don't log a hardback normally. I'm much of a paperback girl, or even a Kindle girl, to be fair. But this was on special offer. It was reduced from 20 quid down to £8.62 on Amazon. I think it's the same in Asda and most of the supermarkets as well. And this is a special edition. Guilty or not guilty, you decide. So yeah, it's gorgeous inside as well. Yeah. And even the cover, let's see if I can get that off one-handed, is like a gavel. So yeah. So I thought, why not? Get back on there, you. Yeah. Oh God, put it away in a minute. Anyway, so I bought myself that as a, I thought, why not? It's a summer read, isn't it? A thriller. So everybody I've seen who's read it, obviously it's only just come out, so a lot of people are credit, a lot of thriller content creators, they've all really enjoyed it. And so that's really unusual because, not everybody likes the same thing, but supposedly it's really, really good court procedural. So we're gonna read it. It's basically about a murder case, and a husband and wife team end up on opposite side of the bench. So we'll see what happens. Suppose it's very twisty turny. So I'm looking forward to that. Apart from that, my darlings, I am keeping cool inside. Cats are even the cats are overheated. The cats are all around the air conditioning unit. It's too much for them, bless them. So, but yeah, I've got air conditioning downstairs and upstairs so I can sleep at least. I feel sorry for people who don't. The UK is just not set up for this. Our houses are meant to keep, built to keep heat in, not let heat out. So, and air conditioning is not standard because we only have this kind of weather a couple of weeks a year. So, by this time next week it'll be pouring with rain and 15 degrees again, and we'll all be freezing and back in our hoodies. Do you know what I mean? Life of the British. Anyway, my darlings, I hope you all have had a wonderful bank holiday. If you're in the UK, I don't know if you've got bank holiday anywhere else, but definitely here it's been spring bank holiday, late spring bank holiday. Everybody's back at work today, so I expect everybody's very sad because it's been a really beautiful bank holiday weekend. We don't normally get good weather on a bank holiday. It's normally pouring rain. So it's shocking. It's crackers how good it's been. But you take care of yourselves, my darling, and each other. Keep cool. Keep hydrated. Keep reading fantastic books or building Lego or doing whatever brings you joy. If you enjoyed this, please give me a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to my little safe corner of the internet. And I'll see you all next week. Hopefully, be going out with my friends next month. We didn't do our breakfast club this each year. We didn't do our breakfast club this month. Not quite sure why, but anyway, next month we are. So that'll be part of the vlog at some point. And after I get my scooter, I'll be out and about. I'm not gonna take you with me. Anyway, my darlings, you take care. I'll speak to you all next week. Bye bye.